Oh my god, I killed him with a smoke!
Yeah, you did. That was insane.
Hi guys, welcome back to today's video of Apex Legends, and in this video we'll be going over 5 things you can do before Season 1 starts, and also we'll be taking a little look at a Wraith exploit which we found over the coming days. So Season 1 probably dropping next week. I've come up with 5 things you need to do and you can do before Season 1 starts to make sure you've got the best jump on the season. So let's jump straight into it, and number 1, which to me is probably one of the most important things, is to pick a main. So you need to make sure you pick the character which is best for you. And to do that, you need to think, am I aggressive? Because if aggressive, you need to pick a character that's aggressive, so on and so forth. If you like defense, I know the hitboxes are an issue, but like we said on our previous video, we think that's why Season 1 will be taking long to drop. But hopefully when it drops, Gibraltar, Caustic, and all the others, it will be balanced. So if you're defensive, sit back. You want to go them heavier characters. If you're aggressive, you want to be picking up Bang, Wraith. And if you're kind of in the middle, you know, people like Lifeline. Bloodhound, I would say, is actually an aggressive, even though quite a lot of people use them as support. But Pathfinder as well, if you're kind of like in the middle, they're good just supports, gathering knowledge of the team. So that's the best thing I can do. And that kind of leads me into number 2. What you need to do is play every character, which will help you also pick your main, but also it's best to know the strengths and the weaknesses of each character. If you know the strengths and weaknesses of each character, you know how to exploit them in the game, what they can do, what they can't do, and stuff like that. So then leading into number 3, know your loadout. What's your go-to gun? Do you use grenades, which I would heavily emphasize you do. I think Arc Stars, like I'm carrying now, is probably one of the strongest because it slows, it stuns, it makes your UI go a bit thing. I think they're a bit strong, but not many people complain about it, so I think they're okay for now. But know your loadout. What's your go-to guns? What are you looking for? Try every gun in the weeks coming up to Season 1. Get a feel for them all. What's the best? You can look at the stats, the time to kill. If I can get hold of a graph, I'll pop it on the screen now. But yeah, just go over all the guns. What do you find best? Are you better with single shotguns? Are you better with automatics? Try and have 2 different types of guns, a long range and a short range, or an automatic and a single fire. That's the best thing I can probably say to you when trying to pick your guns. And number 4, and this is quite a big one and really important, not as big as number 5, but practice playing as a team. Whether you play as a solo, for some reason I can't get up this wall, whether you play as a solo or you play as a squad with your friends, practice like just actually being a team player. If you play them at random, don't just leave them to die. We've all probably done it at some point, but you know, just help them out, drop them ammo if they need it, heal them if they do. Even if they don't give it back, you'll win more games helping them out if they haven't got ammo or they haven't got stuff. Same as if you're in a squad, you know, if you see something you really want, you can sometimes give it up, or if you think it's best for them, always give them the ammo they need. Right, so before we get into our 5th and most final point, what you need to do before Season 1 starts, I'm just going to quickly go over this Wraith exploit. I'm going to show a clip now of us using it just after I get revived here, because hey, I'm a team player. Like I said in number 4, I'm a team player. I took the bullets, meat shield. But no, all jokes aside, so coming up, this clip, basically there's an exploit where you can do Wraith's portal multiple times. So you like activate it, and as you activate the second bit of it, I believe you climb up a rock and press R1 instantly, and it deploys the portal, and then your ult is just up again. You can use it again straight away. So here, as you can see, I'm waiting for the portal of my teammate, and he drops the portal, goes in. I don't know how he did it inside here. I'm not entirely sure. I think he did it jumping off that ledge. And then you go through here, and then in about 5 seconds, he can then redeploy it again. So as you can see here, he's dropped it again, and I can use it again. And you can do this. I've had games where we've had like 6 portals up, and you can just use it the whole time. So this probably will get patched, but I would definitely recommend exploring it while it's out, because you can get around the map crazy fast. Now, number 5 I want to get into, the most important point, is self-criticism. And this is obviously and honestly the best thing you can do. It took me a while over the years playing games to actually criticise myself. But how can you play better? That's one of the questions you should ask yourself. How can I actually help the team more? How can I actually help myself more? Number 2, why did you die? When you die, don't just go, oh, teammates, or oh, that guy, you know, who's just hiding in the corner. How can you prevent that from happening in the future? Or why did it happen, and how can you prevent it? Are you being overly aggressive? If you are, maybe you need to take a little step back and think, is my team around me before I take this fight? And are you communicating? Big one. Are you communicating with your team? Communication in Battle Royale is probably one of the most important things you can find. I've played with teammates that don't communicate. I know the ping system helps, but honestly, communicating is one of the best things you can do in this game. And if you can communicate and get your team down, if you're all firing at the same person as well, you can drop them pretty quick, whether you're all taking different mini fights. I know it's always hard in the heat of battle, but honestly, if you improve on your communication and in general just improve on criticising yourself, you'll play a lot better at this game. So thank you guys, they're my 5 things to do before Season 1 starts. Thank you for watching once again, and if you could like and subscribe, that will help. I'll be trying to release videos daily. If there's anything you specifically want me to go over, we can. I'll be dropping character guides as and when I can. But overall, thank you so much for watching, and the support has been great recently, and I'll see you guys on the next video. See you later.